Hello dear. Hi dear, how are you doing? I'm Zanita, and if you don't know me, of course you don't, what am I saying? Well, hi, I'm Zanita, and I am a Yahudi. This is probably the first time you're hearing this, and so I'm going to elaborate a little more on that. A Yahudi is a Hebrew word for someone that praises Yahweh. It literally means someone that praises Yahweh. But in a larger context, it means someone who is from the tribe of Yehuda. That is the popularly known Judah tribe. Okay, out of the 12 tribes of Israel, out of the 12 tribes of Israel, there's the tribe of Judah. But in Hebrew, it is Yehuda. And so I am a Yahudi. Now you might be wondering, okay, what does this have to do with anything? Well, being a Yahudi comes from, for me, being a Yahudi is about living my life in a way that pleases Yahweh, making myself to be someone who would always bring praises to Yahweh. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, wherever I am, everything has to be to the praise of Yahweh. And so that's just literally what being a Yahudi means. However, when we expand this context, my lifestyle as a Yahudi is established on the Jewish principles. Okay, because when we are talking about the Jews, the word Jew is often seen as a word for mockery. Like, it is not really acceptable. The word Yahudi is a word that is used to describe somebody from the tribe of Yehuda, that is someone from the tribe of Judah. Normally in English, just as Judah, the person from Judah is a Jew or a Judean. And so most of the time now you hear people say, oh, he's Jewish, she's Jewish, and Jewish traditions and custom and all of that. Jews, and the word Jew is now used to refer to everybody that is from the tribe of Israel. However, if we tilt back a little bit in history, we discover that the word Judean or Jew or Jewish, whatever, as it relates to the tribe of Yehuda or Judah, is a word that is used to point out to people who still observe the laws of Yahweh. Because after the time that the children of Israel went into exile, they faced various challenges, and as a result, just the tribe of Yehuda and other returning tribes from their exile still adhere to the laws. That's why if you notice in the New Testament, you see a demarcation between the Samaritans and those that live in Jerusalem, like the Judeans and all of that. So I identify as a Yahudi because I don't like the word Jew, because there's no J in the Hebrew alphabet, and there was no J in the English alphabet either until the 16th century. Okay, story for another day, but I just thought I'll chip it in. So as a Yahudi, my lifestyle is different from what you know out there. However, there is one thing that we have in common, and that is the Bible, and that's the basis of everything we're going to be doing here. So we're going to be talking about lifestyle, about faith, about challenges of being a believer. So if you're someone that believes in the Bible, just come on the ride. On this platform, there is no, we're not going to present out based on religious demarcations, but we're just going to be talking about the Bible. So I'd like you to come along. If you know anybody who's going to be interested in this journey as well, do well to share this video to them, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, because it helps to boost the appearance of my video on other people's feeds. And so we've come to the end of this little introduction. If you want to know more about what it means to be a Yahudi, just click the next video and the next one after that, and just keep on going on. And finally, most importantly, subscribe and turn on the post notifications to get info of when I post new videos, because this journey is going to be wild. Bye.